Hypnotherapy is the second dimension of Conquer the Success that helps you to achieve success and unconditional happiness in your life. What is hypnotherapy? How it can be useful to you? What all problems of your life hypnotherapy is able to address and cure? How it can help you to achieve success and unconditional happiness in your life? How we do it? We will be talking about all these things in this particular video. My dear friends, I am Dr. Pankaj Gupta from Conquer the Success, having 51 years of life experience and 30 years of work experience. At Conquer the Success, we are committed to take you to the new heights of success and unconditional happiness through trainings, counselings, hypnotherapy, past life regression, life between lives, spirituality and meditation. So stay connected. Before I start discussing about hypnotherapy, let me invite you to certain observations of your own life. How many of us know that if we wake up early in the morning and do exercise every day, we would remain healthy? And in spite of knowing this, how many percentage of the people are really able to do it? We all know very well that anger is bad for health, for relationship, but we still do anger. How many of us, whether we are students or working in the organizations or we are having our own businesses, we know this fact very well that if I strategize, if I make a plan very well and implement it at the right time, success possibility would be high for me. And how many of us, in spite of knowing this, are affected because of the procrastination or because of laziness in life? How many times people come to me and they tell that I am completely skillful, I have absolute knowledge about the subject, but because of my procrastination or laziness, I am not able to achieve success in my life. Another example could be that if you had a breakup in your life, you know it very well that the person whom you were seeing was not the right choice for you. Whether the issues were of cheating on you, infidelity, or he had a bad temperament or a bad attitude, or he was a dominating personality, whatever was there. But you know it very well that this relation could not have been a good relationship. So you decide to break up. But in spite of doing that and knowing it very well, how many times we still miss the person? We feel a miracle should happen and then this person should improve and this person should again come back in my life. And we miss him so much that it starts affecting my sleep, it starts affecting my health, and it starts affecting my career also. Many people come to me and say, "Doctor, please help us to get rid of this feeling of missing him. And we promise you that I'll never ever enter into a relationship again." I remember a girl when she used to come to me for counseling and she said, "Doctor, I am really fed up by the species called man." So, how many times do you feel that if there is any person known to you in the similar situation in which you are, you can be a very good guide to him, you can give him very good suggestions, you can help him by giving him various ideas to come out of the problem, and you feel that in spite of knowing it very well, "Doctor, I am really having a problem that I am not able to implement those ideas myself in my life." How many times you feel that you have lost someone to death, either committed a suicide or it is a natural death. You know it very well that death is not a reversible process. The person who has gone in death will not come back again in life. But still, we are having a feeling of unhappiness, we are having a feeling of misery and sadness, we still miss him. So hypnotherapy is basically a technique to address these type of issues in your life. As I said in my last video, where I have explained about how the behavior happens and how my mind works, we have seen that the only condition for unconditional happiness is to have a clean pipeline of consciousness, a clean consciousness. We have seen also that this consciousness can be divided into three parts. The one is a very small, we can say the conscious part of my consciousness, which is my conscious mind, responsible for thinking, reasoning, analysis, what is right, what is not right for me. And below this, there is a big mind, we call that as subconscious mind. And above the conscious mind is superconscious. In my last video about counseling, we have discussed that the main reason of unhappiness was that I am not able to take the right decision in my life. There is an anxiety, there is a confusion, or the perspective by which I look at life is wrong. So we have seen at length that how this counseling will help you to take the decisions of your life, to get rid of anxiety, to get rid of confusions, and to have the right perspectives of life. Knowing this is really very good. But then after knowing this, the next problem comes is that we are not able to implement them. I know very well anger is bad, but I am still not able to get rid of it. So these type of issues where your understanding, where your perspective is absolutely right, but you are not able to implement that, that is an area where the hypnosis works. Why it happens? It is because what you are thinking in the conscious mind and what your wisdom is based on the experiences in your subconscious mind are different. So hypnotherapy, it works at the subconscious mind. It cleans you, it heals you, and it helps to feed the positive emotions in the subconscious mind. And when we have the positive emotions, my behavior automatically changes. Right? So let us understand that what contributes in my present behavior. Is it only that what I know, or is it something else? Now, if you see my subconscious mind, you can imagine it like a big triangle, and the 95% of it, or you can imagine an iceberg, and the 5% of it, that just the tip of the iceberg is the conscious mind, and the balance big iceberg is the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is basically center of your emotions. It has all your experiences, it has all your memories, it has all your habits, all your values, all the non-voluntary functions of your body are controlled by this. I've explained this at length in my video about behavior formation and behavior change. And if you have not seen that, this video and all the relevant videos which are required for the understanding of hypnotherapy, I would be attaching the links in the description of this video. So if you see that, it will help you to understand this video better. So there we have seen that how my experiences, they become the reason of my memory, and how this memory becomes the reason of my emotions, how my emotions become the reason of my behavior, and how my behavior becomes the reason of my unhappiness. Right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that if there have been bad experiences of your life, for example, if someone has been into a state of unfortunate traumas in your life, a girl who has witnessed or who has been a victim of physical abuse or rape, or a person who has witnessed a road accident in front of him, or a person who has got a scolding or a lot of beating, or coming from a dysfunctional family, they all become the memories in the subconscious mind, and my behavior is also dependent on what I have had in my past in terms of my experiences and memories. And just take a small example to understand. You know, normally people feel that we behave based on the external situations, circumstances, or others' behaviors to me. But if I take an example that 4 friends are traveling in a car, and the another car comes from behind, and with a very rash driving, honking, dominating you, he overtakes you. All the 4 of you would have experienced the same situation, but the behavior might be different. One might think that 90% of the people have no sense of driving, and hence there is no point in spoiling your own mood. He's avoiding the situation. The another person has to open the window and shout and scream, irrespective of the fact that this person has already gone ahead. He is not able to listen what you are saying. The another person might think that, okay, I'll overtake him because he has overtaken me in the wrong manner. So feeling of competition. And the 4th one might think that, okay, pull him out of the car and hit him, a feeling of taking a revenge. Now, if my understanding was true, that I behave based on the external situations and circumstances, then in this situation, all the 4 friends have witnessed the same thing, then their behavior should have been same. Why they behave differently is because their personalities are different, and what is personality is a sum total of all the experiences that you have had from the day you are born till now. Which means your entire past is responsible for even your smallest of the behavior in the present times, right? So to take care of this problem, to improve this problem, we use hypnotherapy. So how hypnotherapy works? Hypnotherapy basically is an imagination based therapy. Let's take an example. Now if I ask you to imagine a food which you like the most, or if I ask you to imagine some citrus fruit, maybe take a lemon, think about the lemon soda you had last time or a lemonade you had last time, the fragrance of that lemon, the taste of that lemon in your mouth, the water, the saliva that came out. Just remember all those things. And when you are remembering this, observe that you have the saliva in your mouth right now. How and why this saliva is coming in your mouth? The lemon is not there, it is just in your imagination. So, for the mind, the technique is that whether the signal comes from the real world or it comes from the imagination, it is same and the result on the body is exactly same. Let's understand it in little more detail. Had there been a lemon in reality in front of you, do you think that your mouth or your tongue would have seen that? No, because my tongue has no faculty, no sense organ to see it. My eye would have seen it if the real lemon would have been there, and the eye would have sent the signal to my conscious mind, and conscious mind also has not seen the lemon. It works only on the signal which is received. So one way of receiving the signal by conscious mind is through the sense organs from the external world, and the another way to receive the signal is that it comes from your subconscious mind, where all your experiences are there through the process of imagination, remembering. Right? So for the conscious mind, whether the signal coming from the external world through the sense organs or it is coming through the imagination from your past experiences from the subconscious mind, exactly same. And then hence the result on your mind and your behavior and your body is also exactly same. So in practicality, whatever you have missed in your life in the real world, in the reality, we create that in your imagination. And the results are deep and permanent. Like for example, you come to me and you feel that you are having a lack of confidence. Now, why do you have a lack of confidence? When a small child was there, he neither had confidence nor he had a lack of confidence. How do you feel that you have a lack of confidence is because of all these suggestions which have been given to you by your parents, by your teachers, by your friends, by your classmates. If you have been given a suggestion continuously that you are good for nothing, you can't do, your elder brother or the other friends are better than you, you feel that yes, you are not confident, because all this data, it comes to the subconscious mind. And you not only get hypnotized on the couch of a hypnotherapist, you get hypnotized by the repetitions in the world also. Anything that has been repeatedly given to you, it enters into your subconscious mind and you start feeling that becomes a part of your feeling or emotions that you are not confident. So what we do is we take you into the trance, into hypnosis, and give the suggestions that you are very confident. Because you are in reality neither a confident nor a not confident person. You got the feelings, the suggestions, and you have the feeling that you are lack of confidence. When I give you the suggestions in this hypnotic state in your subconscious mind that you are confident, you feel that confidence, and once this confidence enters into your deep memories, the deep subconscious mind, the deep emotions, it improves your behavior in the external world. As I said, that hypnosis is done even by repetitions. Now if you see all the marketing companies, what they are doing, the rolling displays, every time the information goes in front of you, some part of it goes when you read it, and every time you are forced to read it because they are illuminous and rolling displays. If you see the marketing companies, the advertisements that they display, suppose there is a program of say 25-30 minutes on a TV. In that, they will display a 10 seconds ad for maybe 5 or 6 times, right? Now, what is the logic? You can make one single ad of 60 seconds and then be more informative and just put it once. But they know very well it's a deep psychology involved in marketing, that if something is told to you only once, it will only go once in the subconscious mind. It will not go deeper. But if the same thing is repeated every time, 6 times the same information is repeated even for 10 seconds at a time, it goes 6 times deeper in your subconscious mind. So my dear friends, the entire society is hypnotizing you. What I do is not actually hypnotize you, but actually I try to de-hypnotize you to come out of the hypnosis which the society has already given you. So hypnotherapy works at your subconscious mind level, cleans your past experiences, heals them, and put the positive emotions in the subconscious mind. The negative emotion was lack of confidence. You were behaving based on lack of confidence, not able to take initiative, procrastination, laziness, and things like that. And the moment the positive emotion is fed that you are confident, then obviously your confidence would come out in the behavior. Thousands of people have been benefited by Conquer the Success and achieving success and happiness in their life. Few of them have given the feedback also, and the link of the customer reviews is there in the description of this particular video. If you go through that, you would see that how my clients are facing after getting healed after getting services of Conquer the Success, and what is the quality that we offer to them. The ambition is that now with the present telecommunication technologies, we can spread this unconditional happiness and success to the whole world. We are not limited to distance now. I have a lot of international clients across the country. Also, I have clients who have just taken the services on online basis. So wherever you are in any part of the world, and if you want success or unconditional happiness, now using the best technologies of telecommunication, we can have the meetings online, and I can really help you to achieve success and unconditional happiness in your life. Besides hypnotherapy, then we also have other dimensions, that is past life regressions, life between lives, spirituality and meditation and trainings. I will be talking about them in the coming videos. But one thing I can tell you is that at Conquer the Success, we guarantee unconditional happiness to all our clients. Whatever may be the situation, the present situation in your life, we guarantee an unconditional happiness. In whatever part you live, if you are interested to achieve success and unconditional happiness in your life, do call me. So my dear friends, once again, I invite you to the world of unconditional happiness. Good luck to you.